You've changed. You've changed. We know what we said, but we don't like it now that you've changed. You have changed. You've changed. You really changed. But her, she's always the same. We like her. We like that. She is always the same. We like it. You've changed. And she's always the same. You've changed. You've changed. And we like it when things are the same. We like her. And you've changed. You've changed. You've changed. You've changed. We like you. You're always the same. Changed. 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 Pamphlet number 1 on change. Are you someone people never recognize? Even if they've met you many times, your face and name are erased anew each time they meet you? Have you ever entered a store you go into regularly enough to be called a regular, assuming the people who work there will recognize you, and having the slight swagger that can accompany that feeling, only to discover they don't know you at all? They don't recognize you or your face, even when you make what you think are familiar jokes with them, based ostensibly on prior experiences. Does this make you feel stupid? Embarrassed? Like you'd like to dissolve into the linoleum? Well, consider this. You are unrecognizable. Perhaps between your first visit and your second, or your 82nd visit and 83rd, you have evolved into something so different from what was that it would render you unrecognizable. You may run into an old acquaintance, maybe even a friend from high school, someone who you haven't seen in 25 years. A lot can change in this time, it's true. But you spent time with this person. You spent formative years with this person, had formative experiences with this person. At one time, this person knew you. And not just your face. They knew you. And that doesn't really change. That's what all of us are really reacting to. If we didn't, it would be difficult to recognize anyone ever. Pregnancy, for instance, forever changes a woman's body. She can lose the baby weight. She can look as good or better than before, but she will never be the same. Her body has done something that required immense change. You don't just go back to what you were. That person is gone. And yet, we all recognize our pregnant friends during and after this metamorphosis. So what's wrong with you? Why don't you figure in the memory of many people you meet, while others make a splash no matter how rarely they show up? Are they better than you? Are they smarter, sparklier, more fun? Maybe, but we have another suggestion. Perhaps you are in such a constant state of flux that it appears imperceptible to you, but most others would not recognize you at all. Each time you see them, you have evolved out of the state you were previously in not 30 seconds ago, and it shows up somehow on your person. If this is you, you should know that it isn't because you're plain or boring or forgettable. You are changing all the time. Some people, of course, will always know who you are, and not just people close to you. Some people, and perhaps you are also one of these, know you because they know your essence, and this does not change. So for all the times people talk of change, and how we all must change, and change is good and necessary, and what are you doing if you aren't changing and growing, and, our favorite, going outside your comfort zone, we suggest these are the people who never change, and are therefore instantly recognizable, even by people they have only met casually one time. These people have lost their essence, and so must rely on the unchangingness of their looks or personality. Others, who similarly have either misplaced or had their essence stolen, respond to this and like it. You would too, if you didn't quite know who you were. You would feel so terrified around people with an intact essence that you wouldn't know what to do with them, would put them right out of your mind, forget them completely. And you'd probably say things like, "Oh, we like her. She never changes." Or, "Change is good. Got to keep pushing forward." You'd probably be called ambitious and driven, maybe even dynamic. And you'd be called this by people who are able to see you because change is slow for them. It's easy to see people like this. No strain, no discomfort. But actually seeing rapid change and being able to identify the person anyway, this takes a lot of attention. A lot of slow, simmering time. Have you ever met someone, a stranger sitting next to you on an airplane, for instance, who really seemed to know you? Who spoke to you in such a way that would signal they not only saw your essence, but recognized it? And in seeing this in this person, you also saw them? Did this experience lead you to say something like, "That woman on the plane seemed to know me better than people I've known for years"? And did those people you've known for years respond, "What a crazy feeling that is. It's like you knew them in another life or something"? Well, it isn't that crazy. It isn't crazy at all. They only knew you in this life, only they were able to see you, and they probably haven't forgotten either. It is unfortunate but true that they saw and responded to something even so-called intimates may never respond to. It's difficult to see rapid change. We cannot observe evolution as it is happening. So if we do not know the essence of what we apprehend, we will never remember it, never recognize it. The faster you evolve, the less you will be seen. But the question remains, by who?